Good day, everybody. This is Chris with the Ancient Scholar, and I thought I'd just take you through a little setup here I've got going on. My wife and I are going to be doing a nice hike tomorrow, something we haven't done before here in Arizona. We're actually staying in a little hotel here in Tucson, and in the morning we'll head out to where we're going to go hiking, and we're expecting a pretty good hike, and the weather conditions are going to be pretty favorable. Looks like we'll start out kind of cool and maybe the upper 30s or 40s when the hike starts. And the temperatures may get up into the upper 60s, it looks like, with a little bit of breeze. So that's kind of what I'm anticipating, and I just kind of figured, what the hell, I'd take you guys through how I have my hiking set up. We're looking at possibly 4 to 6 hours, maybe a little more if we decide to do some more exploring around, but that's kind of what we're looking at, and that'd be the limits of what we got as far as good lighting conditions. So I'll take you through what I have set up here for tomorrow. So let's just start here. So these are my primary hiking shoes. I really like these. Are real comfortable. These are the Vosk shoes. And I just have Dr. Scholl's little gel liners in there. I didn't used to wear gel liners, but my feet get a little sore as I find that my feet get a little sore as I've gotten older. So really like these. Really enjoy these. Of course, I carry a little pocket knife, some wicking underwear. These are some wool gloves, fingerless gloves. And even though the temperature conditions aren't too bad, there are several sections of via ferrata. They're big cables that we'll be grabbing onto to kind of help get up, kind of scramble up the side of the mountain. And so mainly these are just to kind of protect my hands a little bit on those cabled sections. And I got this beautiful thing from, actually, I got this in Kabul when I was living in Afghanistan. And I just really like it. I can tie it around like a bandana or use it as a scarf, or I can do lots of different things, so I'll be carrying that on me. My socks, I really like the Smart Wool socks from PhD, I believe is the company, or maybe it's Smart Wool is a company and it's PhD socks, but I really like these. Are thick merino wool hiking socks. They wick really good, and even if they get wet, they keep you warm. And they're nice and padded. Okay, so the other clothing that I'm wearing, this is actually something I wore. I've had this for many years. I've got two of these actually. I've had this for many years. This is a synthetic polypropylene base layer. I actually wore this as my base layer when I did cold weather operations back in my military days. I think it's Cool Max. Yeah, it's a little Cool Max. So this is what I'll wear as my base layer. So it's long sleeves, so it's pretty snug and warm in the morning, and then as it gets warmer, I'll just be able to pull the sleeves up, and if I get wet, it'll wick moisture pretty well. And then over the top of this, I just have a 511 Traverse shirt. It's just really light. It wicks really good. And really the reason I like this is because it has lots of pockets, so I can throw lots of stuff in there and cram stuff in these pockets and all that, so I can wear this over the top of that. It's light, it wicks, has lots of ventilation, it dries really easily, and it has extra pockets. And then for my pants, I really like these. These are actually North Face. These are North Face, kind of like a Traverse pant. They're really light. Breathable material, dries real quickly, has an integrated belt. If it gets really warm, I've got some zippers here, and I can actually take the legs off and convert these into shorts if I need to. I don't anticipate doing that tomorrow. I'll probably just wear them as proper pants. These cuffs unzip as well if you need some extra ventilation. So that's mainly what I wear. What I'm going to be hiking in is actually a new bag that I got. I usually wear like a full-on backpack. But I'm going to try this little bag out. I think this is a 511. I think the company that did this. So what I'll do is just kind of take you guys through the setup that I have. I have this little guy here, and this little pouch here actually contains a spare power source. It allows me to charge my phone up to 5 times. So if I end up taking a lot of pictures or video, which I hope to do, out hiking, I can go ahead and charge my phone if I end up using a lot of power. And I have, like I said, up to 5 charges with that bad boy there. So I just have that on this here. And then I might as well just take you through the major pouches. Obviously, this one's just going to have my keys and a little bit of money in it here. So if I open up the main pouch here, again, it's always a struggle to pack light, but to pack what you think you'll need. Okay, so I'm be having a jacket, and a vest that I have curled up in here. I'll just pull that out. I have all my water bottles in here. I'll be taking, let's see here, probably tomorrow I'll have 4 of these, so that'll be almost 3 liters of water that I'll have on me for tomorrow. That should be good. I'm actually hydrating tonight as well, so I'll be really well hydrated. I'll have 4 liters of water there. In this little area here, these are my little first aid pouches. I always carry first aid materials, so I have a battle dressing here. All right, just some symptom relief medication, a little extra money, a lighter if I need to, just a little extra money, some moleskin in there as well, just some shears. All right, and then this one here, tape. You can never have enough tape. Just have a little Sharpie. Never know, those come in handy. Just some ointment here and a compression bandage there. In this pouch here, I just have some spare clothing, so I have some spare socks. You never can have too many pairs of socks. I learned that in the military. Some undies and a wicking, extra wicking shirt in there. So I'm good to go there. And then you never know if something weird happens and you end up in where you don't have a whole lot of light. I always carry a spare torch, so I have a headlamp in here. And that's just always been something that I've done. Okay, so that's my kind of my take through how I'll be hiking tomorrow, and that's my gear. That's all I'll have on me, and I think I'll take some video when we get up and start climbing the mountain. We'll see how it goes. All right, as always, thanks for hanging in. Okay, everyone, here we are at Picacho Peak State Park. I'll be taking the they call it the Sunset Trail. It's going to go up the back end of the mountain. It's about from where we're going to park about 3.3 miles one way up and then down, so about 6.5 miles altogether. It's a nice balmy 40-something degrees out, a little bit of breeze, so looking like we should have a good hike up there. All right, here we are heading up the trail, and about 1,500 feet of elevation gain the next 3+ miles. There's where we parked, and here's where the trail goes up the back end of the mountain. That's actually not the summit there. The summit is actually higher than that, but we ought to hike up over that to get to the summit. We'll see you guys later on down the trail. All right, here we are about 45 minutes in, and started all the way over there. We've come up and we're approaching the base of the mountain, so eventually it's about to get real as we push for summit. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here we go. We're about an hour up the trail, and right at the base, we're starting to push toward the summit. I'm not sure how long it'll take to actually summit. Maybe another hour or so. We'll see. I'll be shooting some more video as I get higher up. So, there we go. Beautiful day. Hasn't warmed up significantly though. It's still in the 40s, but certainly keep me from overheating. That's nice. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Well, we're definitely getting closer. Here's where we came from, way over on the other side. panorama. There's the sun. It's the east. Out in the east. That's looking due west toward Phoenix. There's my wife making her way up. And there's the trail as it goes out. It's still pushing to summit. Hey everyone, we're further up. Been doing some good old switchbacking up the side of the mountain here. And you can see the summit's still way up there, so we got a little ways to go. Getting a little more wind, but that's more or less to be expected. There's some weather moving in tomorrow, so we'll see a little bit of wind as a result of that. But we should be up and out of here before we have to worry about it. Just a little bit of wind, but that's all right. Just keep heading up. All right, guys. See you. Well, looks like I know where I'm going. See you guys at the top. Okay, we've got several sections of Via Ferrata wires. This is one of the least steep sections I've encountered so far, so I thought I'd take a little video while I'm heading up here. Woo. It's definitely an intense hike. This one's kind of a steep crack.
Yeah.
But you'll just have to put your feet placement. But then you're really good at cracks because that was
I like those.
yeah. You're really good doing the liebacks.
Take a step or two to your right.
And we're still making our way up. There's Interstate 10 headed west of Phoenix. And we're still have a ways to go. Almost at the summit.
Isn't that bloody amazing?
The wind has died down. Howdy everybody, we're on the way down on the other end of the mountain, going down the Hunter Trail, just taking a little break. So we're down there, nice, beautiful panoramic view. Once we get down, we'll have to hike back to where we parked, so still got a ways to go. All right, well, we're back down off of the other trail. Unfortunately, this is not our trailhead, so we're gonna have to hike all the way over to where we started, which is a couple more miles, so not over with yet. Well, we're back down and nowhere near Picacho Peak. We actually ran into a little swarm of bees, so we kind of had to hightail it out of there. So I wasn't able to do a conclusion video, so I thought I'd do one now. We're just out doing a little cool down hike out at a little park in Tucson called Agua Caliente, fed by a natural hot spring. So do a little walk, get something to eat, and look at heading home. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and you guys have a great end of your year. And as always, thanks for hanging in there.